Now, it's the Scam of the Week.
I'm Tommy Lee, and this is the Scam of the Week. Marjorie Stephens is with us from the Better Business Bureau. And Marjorie, there's really only one topic that we could talk about right now, COVID-19.
You got it.
Now, the disease caused by the novel coronavirus, it affects people, businesses, communities all over the world, and we constantly hear about it. The BBB is recommending that everyone remain vigilant to avoid scams related to the virus. Use necessary common sense precautions when you travel, report price gouging, and find reliable sources to keep yourself informed about what to do as the virus spreads.
Tommy, that's great. And we're going to start first with the reporting of the price gouging. We know a little bit of that's going on. So there are companies who are price gouging, and consumers will remember which businesses took advantage of them.
Yes, we will.
But if anyone suspects price gouging during a declared state of emergency, should report it to the Better Business Bureau by filing a complaint, and consumers or businesses can go online and file a complaint at bbb.org, or they can report those activities to the State Attorney General's office. Now, when reporting a price gouging complaint, gather as much information as possible and follow three tips. Be as specific about the transaction as possible. Gather together any documentation supporting the price gouging, such as receipts, photos of products and their advertising, pricing, invoices, etc. And then compare the pricing of similar products with other sellers in the area as well as online. It's important to note that similarities and differences between brands, size, quantity, manufacturers, model numbers, and prices. So make sure that if you are going to report something like this, that it is accurate.
A lot of great information there. What about advice for consumers who wish to contribute to charities? Because, yes, this can bring out the worst in people, these kinds of times, but it also can bring out the best in people. And there are ways to make sure that you pick a reliable organization or middleman for the intended use of your funds.
Absolutely, Tommy. Supporting charities will be very important in these uncertain times, and supporting whatever it is, if it's people that are out of work. But as businesses close their doors to the coronavirus, charities may see an uptick in need. Now, consider established organizations first, like the Red Cross, something that we are all familiar with. New charities may have the best of intentions, but do they have connections to deliver aid to impacted areas, as this could hinder quick delivery to the intended person? Consumers can go to give.org to access free charity reports. Now, if the charity is a middleman for other relief organizations, be a little cautious. Does the charity's appeal clearly describe the intended use of funds? Watch out for vague solicitations that promise assistance to those in need but don't explain how it will be carried out. And then finally, do some research before you donate. That will help you ensure that your money is being spent on the charity's mission.
Crowdfunding is also something to keep in mind. We hear a lot about crowdfunding. Can you talk a little bit more about that?
Yes, happy to do it, certainly. While there are resources like give.org to help vet charities, it can be difficult to vet individuals who come up online asking for money for certain things. This is where crowdfunding does come in. If you decide to contribute to an individual via crowdfunding, it's obviously safest to give to people you personally know. Be particularly cautious of hazy requests that are not clear about the nature of the support that will be provided. Also, review the site's instructions to find out about any fees, how quickly funds will be dispersed, and other matters of potential importance. But as always, when donating to anyone, be careful.
Marjorie Stephens with the Better Business Bureau. We'll talk more about this next week on the Scam of the Week. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks, Tommy.
Podcasts by Federated Media. Podcasts by Federated Media.